Carnival. It's also Pride Month, so get that in brain while that's so. This is what came out. This is what I regurgitated with Pride, Carnival, and 42 put together. Carnival. It was June, that time of year. In parks across the land, floats and participants gathered and registered. They grouped into their different communities, their kin. People had travelled from all over the county and some from even further afield. The catering trucks had outdone themselves this year, catering for all diets and intolerances. It was 10 o'clock and the procession was about to start. Flags and banners unfurled, barriers set up along the route to keep everyone safe. No one wanted a repeat of the first year these events were held. That couldn't happen again. It was a complete Macabre Carnival mayhem. Yay! Each section of the parade was kept separate for obvious reasons, and broadly all the attendees kept to that agreement. A few skirmishes here and there, but the police weren't really interested in intra-community squabbles. They were only there with their riot gear to protect the people who turned out to watch. It'll all be over by midnight, the authorities reassured themselves. The big controversy this year wasn't the risk of infighting or the safety of the people watching. The big controversy this year was the increasing commercialisation of the event. The banks were here, with huge floats and expensive uniforms, handing out leaflets and playing music. This is shocking. Sorry, apologies in advance. The blood bank for the vampires. Ooh. The body bank for the zombies. And even the river bank for the trolls. The supermarkets were here too. Break this. A Colto online supermarket had their usual presence, but also Slainsbury's and Horisons were also flogging their wares and flogging a few members of staff too, much to the crowd's delight. The final category of sponsors was hospitality. Fangus Steakhouse shared a trailer with Murder King. And at the rear of the procession, it's the last one, I promise. At the rear of the procession, fast food company, Dregs. Two organisations were refused. It's not quite the last one then, Dregs. The Pyre Service, obviously. And even though it's election time, nobody wants a political party at a happy event. So the organisers, based in Cryptraven, a dark and mysterious store by the cathedral, decided to say no to the monster raving loony party. The high street was packed, and as the spectacle made its way slowly and steadily through the city, the ghostly drum keeping time. Overall, this year was not too bad. Final count, 2 severed hands, 4 blood-depleted virgins, and only 20 people needed counselling after the event, and 2 of them were fairies.